Good morning. It's Daryl with the Automatic Trade Desk bringing you some strong automatic trading this morning. Take a look at the trade we're in over here. Target above, stop below. We're long. 10 contracts on the bring up near our target. Daily candlestick over here. I've already drawn in what you would call a resistance or supply line up above. Okay. Haven't hit that on a daily basis yet. Nobody knows if we'll hit our target first or stop first. However, as I say, since we're closer to the target, there's a higher probability there by quite a bit. Okay, amazing automatic trading. We've been in this trade. Actually, this is our second trade. Our first trade was a stop out. Take a look at our P&L. Minus 9,475 on 10 contracts, okay? So we stopped out once, okay? Took another trade. Now we're in an open P&L up 17,000 on 10 contracts. No one knows how this will resolve, and I'll check back on this in a few minutes. Checking back in now, no hands trading, very close to the target. This is the ES. We'll probably, as you know, we could hover around here for a long time. It will probably end up hitting our target quite a few times since there's so many on the bid and ask, okay? But definitely when it clears the tick, when price goes through the tick where my order is, we're gonna fill, okay? So you see that we have the order up here. 10 contracts. This is a sell order. We're long, so as the market goes up, we're making money. Nothing though is resolved until it's a closed P&L. In other words, right now, this is what I can depend on. However, I have a large open P&L. If it resolves positively for me, we'll take out my negative and then I'll be positive for the day. Okay, we'll check back in a few minutes. Okay, checking back in. Call your attention to the trade over here. This is no hands trading. Let's try it again. It's hard to get the timing on these targets, but this is the ES. Will we clear that last little tick over here? Take a look. Here we are. Boom, up in here. Clearing this last tick to get to our target. Sometimes it's a bit of a waiting game on the ES, the most liquid instrument in the world. No hands trading. We're literally just kind of floating up without a lot of momentum. Here we are. We're floating around the top ticks of the day. You can see over here. All right. And as you can see, I drew in a resistance line and we haven't quite gotten to that yet. So I expect that we will hit our target, but no one knows for sure. Nobody knows for sure. If they tell you they do, they're telling you a story. I'm trading from a data set. What does that mean? It means I know very well the personality of the strategy because of my data set, and I know that it's likely to give me some profits because I have done my homework and I am where without missing a trade, I know every single trade that this strategy takes, okay? And based on that information, I decided to trade it today. When do I make my trade decisions? The night before. In other words, the daily price that's happening today has nothing to do with my trade decision. I'm trading from a data set, okay? Checking back in on this trade. As you see, we've had some upward momentum. We had a little double bottom or testing this high over here. It's about ready to go off the chart. Okay, and we have had a little double bottom and we're up near our target again. As we said, nobody knows the exact timing of the market, so here we are again, just waiting, see if we could catch a target here. As you know, and nobody knows whether the next tick of the market, including me or anybody else, you've heard me say it many times, okay? The market is a random set of probabilities, okay? If it was anything else, it would be easily mastered. So, what have I found is the best way to master the probabilities? Is with a data set, my friends. Automatic trading, full automatic trading, never misses a trade. You always know exactly where you stand with the algo, okay? So it's an amazing way to trade. Here we are coming off again. The algo doesn't tell me the timing. The algo just says that this one was a good idea, which obviously today we see it is. Okay. Currently up between open and close P&L somewhere around 7,500 bucks. Okay. So no one knows. We'll see how this trade continues to run its course. Checking back in, and we've been exercising patience on this trade. As you can see, we're near the previous highs, which is just under our target, 10 contracts long on the ES. And we are continuing to come up near the target, come back off, come up near the target, come back off. Near the highs of the day, okay, daily candlestick right here. It is 11/3/23, 11:30 a.m. and change Pacific time. Once again, just want to let you know this is one of those ones on the ES that has been a long time just right under our target. Now, do I get nervous? Do I start to move my target? Do I do anything like that? No, I don't. Even if I stopped out on this trade and didn't hit my target, I did the right thing, okay? Because how do you get the results of your strategy that you have such an amazing data set on? You stick with the trade, okay? So that's what I'm doing. This is not about winning any one trade. As you can see, we've had a stop out so far today, okay? And we're in a second trade, and we're currently positive on that one. Once again, pulling off a little bit, okay? But I expect that we'll rumble right through here, possibly during this session, okay? So I'm going to check back in. The ring's giving us a cheer, and we're going to see how it comes out here. Okay, we've continued to float up, clearing the previous high we had here. You can see we've come very close to this target multiple times, okay? We don't know if this time it will or not, okay? You can see the daily candlestick. We're on very near the high tick, and screaming slowly, floating up slowly as the ES does, towards our supply line. Okay, we've continued to float around, now pulling back off. We'll check back in a minute. Once again, pushing up, pushing up. Will this be the no hands target? I'm in suspense even. This has been one of those ones that continues to just cruise right below the target, okay? Once again, and we have a negative close P&L so far. Once again, what matters? If you end the day on a positive P&L with your strategy, here we go. We're up above the previous high. Will we take it? There it is. We're right before your eyes. We went right through the target and long again. Now what? We have a positive P&L, 9,175, 10 contracts in the ES. Automatic trading. The results speak for themselves.